Why must you stop explaining yourself to narcissistic people? You do not need to explain yourself to those unable or unwilling to listen to you. Most of us fall into that trap of trying to explain our thoughts, feelings, and opinions to the narcissist, only to be left feeling confused, angry, frustrated, irritated. Narcissistic people have a remarkable ability to draw people into non-productive arguments. This then leaves us confused, feeling bad, feeling angry, full of resentment, or feeling guilty. One of the human needs is love and connection. Another is significance. We want to connect with others, be loved by others, care for and be cared about by others. We want to understand others and be understood by others, form opinions, find a compromise, get along with people. We don't all think and feel the same. We don't all hear what's being said in the way it's meant at times. It's healthy to see another person's perspective and reach a compromise. The narcissist doesn't connect with others on the same level. They cannot relate to others on the same level. We find ourselves trying to use reason and logic to find a compromise with most people throughout our life. Explaining is a normal human response. Genuine people will listen to you and try to understand. It's exhausting explaining yourself to a narcissist, as they will just get you into an argument and you're often the one that's left feeling worse. You would be far better off trying to explain yourself to a brick wall. You do not need to explain yourself to those unable or unwilling to listen to you, to those who want to bring you down to their level. You are a genuine person. So long as you know your intentions are good, people with good intentions will listen to your explanations. A narcissist will use them against you to try and bring you down. A narcissist is not looking to understand or reach a compromise. If they act in anger towards you, they feel anger at themselves. If they act in jealousy towards you, when you know you've done nothing, or know they've done something, they are either feeling jealous of you and trying to control you through that emotion, or they are doing to you what they are saying you are doing to them. The narcissist projection. The narcissist's unjust accusations are often true confessions of their character. If a narcissist claims you're insecure, it's usually because of something they have done to you. Listen to your instincts, not the words of hurtful people. If a narcissist is playing the victim, it's because they want attention. Narcissists only have, and some don't even have, cognitive empathy. So they cannot put themselves in another person's shoes to see how you're feeling, only how you are making them feel, or what you are saying or doing that they could use against you to further their advantage over you, to gain dominance and control over you. Narcissists lack empathy to care for how you feel. However, they have the ability to understand how they can use your empathy to guilt trip you. Anything you do say, a narcissist will use as evidence against you. Narcissists need to remain in control of all others to remain in control of themselves and their lives. When they lose control of another person's mind, they throw massive tantrums. From the silent treatments, projection, gaslighting, blame shifting and rage, to try and regain control of others, as the narcissist genuinely feels like they are better than others and they need to remain in control. They just want to stay in control, so they will be stubborn. They will give ultimatums. They only think their way and they want to win no matter what. Narcissists are lacking cognitive reflection, so they cannot self-reflect on something they might have said or done to cause issues. They can only view the world as causing them issues. Nothing you do or say will change their minds or opinions. They are locked into their way of thinking. They simply cannot hear what you are saying, cannot take advice on board. They just see it as you insulting their intelligence, insulting their sense of entitlement. They then feel They then feel criticised, they take this as criticism and act out as they feel judged. They want revenge on you for how they perceive things and how they believe others are making them feel. They don't understand that they are the ones hurting people, only that others must be punished for the inner pain that they feel. Narcissists cannot accept the truth, even when faced with facts and evidence. If it means they'll lose control or lose their reality, they will manipulate in many ways to deny and shift the blame. Narcissists do not hear you. It's nothing to do with you. Your motives are your motives, and they are not interested in what they are. They only care about what they care about, which is themselves. You can explain yourself until you're blue in the face and hitting a brick wall. A narcissist will just not listen to what they do not want to listen to. When you're trying to explain things to them and that they disagree with, they will take you off topic. They will blame shift. They will provoke. They will rage. They will leave you feeling frustrated. When we are not sure of who we are, when people tell us things about ourselves that touch insecurities, that we don't feel good enough, it hurts, just like it hurts them. When people put us down, we can feel judged and upset. The best and most kind-hearted people can act out in anger when their buttons get pushed enough. Afterwards, they will feel guilt and remorse, learn from the mistakes, and try not to do it again. If it's your limiting belief as you try to show others who you are and they invalidate your feelings, it hurts, and it hurts hard. When we try our best to please and help others, often destroying ourselves, narcissistic people do not feel like guilt or remorse for their actions. They just feel deep in a shame and hurt people to make themselves feel better as they blame others instead of learning from their own mistakes. They never look towards themselves. They always look to find fault within others. We can all have insecurities. We can all have vulnerabilities. Most people try to fit in. Most people try to fill their human needs. Most of us then sound extremely narcissistic. We can have narcissism within us. Therefore, when around narcissistic people, this can bring out our narcissistic side, also causing cognitive dissonance within ourselves, as our beliefs that we are genuine, that we are a good-hearted person, doesn't match our reality. When we get caught up in the arguments with them, it doesn't match who we are as a person. With the help of their manipulative tactics, it takes us further down as we question and blame ourselves, as we internally try to work out what's happening. There is a difference between hurt people who hurt people, insecure people who don't know that they are insecure, that go around destroying others and hurting people, and hurt people who go around trying to help people. Insecure people that don't know who they are, who then go around trying to help others feel better within themselves, so that other people don't feel the same as them. Narcissistic people go around trying to make people feel worse than the narcissist, so the narcissist can feel better. So where you try to help others feel better, narcissistic people try to make others feel worse. Learning to accept and love your insecurities, learning who you are, what makes you happy, your boundaries, creating that inner confidence, you will learn to help and support the right people and walk away from the wrong people. Narcissists will cause arguments simply because they want to, with no rhyme or reason. Narcissists don't want to be blamed for any problems, so they must make others at fault for everything that is wrong within their life. Narcissists can be some of the most miserable people you can ever meet, and they drain the happiness right out of those around them. It never matters what you say or how you say it. They are not going to understand or listen to you, as their brains do not work like yours. You don't need to explain yourself to a narcissist or convince them of who you are, what your intentions are. We go around trying several ways to explain in a different way, or when they are in a better mood, we try several ways and approaches to get them to understand us, and they simply don't want to. If your opinions, beliefs, thoughts, feelings do not match theirs, they're not interested. Most of them know you're a genuine person. They most likely just wish they were better than you. They put you down and make you out to be the bad person to make themselves feel as though they are the better person. As they are projecting who they are onto you, they are full of anger and resentment and project that onto others. Narcissistic people hate the fact that others do well for themselves. They are incredibly envious people, and they are envious of those confident, happy people around them. They accuse you of being crazy, being an idiot, not remembering things, as they feel inner shame. They want you to feel that shame. It's not your responsibility to explain to people who just don't want to understand your explanations. You don't have to explain it's wrong for them to disappear on you, why it's wrong for them to cheat on you, why it's wrong for them to lie to you, as they will keep doing it to you. The more you explain to a narcissist what hurt you, the more they will use that to hurt you again. You have to learn your values to create your boundaries of behaviour you will and will not accept from people and walk away. It's not your responsibility to explain to your parents why you won't do something if they are telling you that you cannot do something. It's not your responsibility to tell them why you can. It's your responsibility to show them you can. It's not your responsibility to explain that they're making you feel guilty. Leave your parents, your partner, your exes, your friends to it. Their opinions are their opinions, and that is for them to keep. They're entitled. It's not up to you to change anyone other than yourself. You cannot change people. You can only help people if they are willing to accept that help. And if they are unable or unwilling to accept responsibility for their own life's mistakes, their own errors in judgment, it's not up to you to make them see sense. It's up to you to know that they're entitled to that opinion, and you're entitled to walk away and not let them define who you are. When we get drawn into their games and arguments, they feed off it. Winning the discussion isn't your end goal, that is theirs. Remaining true to yourself is all you need. You try to get them to have a better opinion of you, and it'll never happen, as they are not interested in who you are. They are only interested in their own way. Keeping true to your reality, your thoughts, your feelings, believing in yourself and who you are. If you have to communicate with a narcissist, retreat, rethink. If you feel you're getting nowhere fast or starting to feel anger, then only respond if you need to do so, such as in court cases, court orders. All you need to say is things like, okay, that's possible. Sorry you feel that way. You're entitled to your opinion. In calm, rationalised, straight voice with a straight face. Don't get defensive. It's not up to you to force someone else to understand you. So if they don't agree, there is no need to keep going. If you want to explain once and leave them to it. If it's your parents saying you're incapable of doing something, don't explain why or how you can. Just go and show them that you can. Prove them wrong with your actions, not your words. Remember, it's not about winning. It's about remaining true to who you are. They will not be willing to compromise with you. And if they're not willing to compromise with you, leave them to it. Manage your own emotional state around them, knowing they just don't understand on your level. The best thing when dealing with narcissistic people is saying nothing, leaving them to live their life and you go and live yours. Hold your ground and don't give in. It's not worth it. Narcissists will up their games when people don't react. That's what they want, a reaction, attention. They're seeking that attention, that adoration from you, and they will go all out to get it from you. When they realise they're not, they will eventually look elsewhere. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. If you are looking for further help and understanding in overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.